We're here today at Skywalker Ranch in Northern California with Jonathan Rinzler, who is the author of The Making of Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith. Jonathan, thank you very much for being with us today.
You're welcome. Glad to be here.
I read in the book that you say that the opening battle sequence of this new film is the most spectacular in the entire saga.
It is a pretty amazing opening 6 minutes. And I've seen it go through concept art paintings of two Jedi starfighters just shooting at each other, to animatics, where George would sit there with the animatics artist and literally direct how a spaceship was going to fly by camera for an hour or so. But what goes by in 2 seconds for us is not happening accidentally. It's the result of painstaking work.
Are the omitted shots in the book?
Not all of them, but a lot of them. I mean, I think one of the things that people will see here reading this book is just how organically George Lucas makes his films. He really, he doesn't start writing the script until the concept artists have already worked for months. So once you read this book, you'll see that there are literally dozens of major ideas that come into play and then get discarded, and then very important ideas that don't come in until very, very late in the game.
What can we find in the book that we won't find in the movie?
Well, there's quite a few things. I think the fans, the one thing that's in the book that's not in the movie is Han Solo.
Jonathan, in the book you talk about how George Lucas and his team created the new villain for this new film. How does one top Darth Vader?
Well, I don't think the idea was to top Darth Vader, because I don't think that's possible. I think the idea was to come up with somebody like Darth Maul who becomes an iconic villain. And you'll read in the book that George says literally during the art department meeting, it's time to come up with another iconic villain.
Jonathan, thank you very much for being with us today. The book is The Making of Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith. And you can buy this by either clicking the link, which is a lot easier, or at your local bookseller.
In this book, you can read about an art department meeting, and then in this book, see the actual art that was presented. Basically, the books are designed to be complementary.